Day 9. Living as your true self. No masks, no pretense. Hello, my beautiful soul. Welcome back to Awakened You, a journey to higher consciousness series. We are now on day 9. Can you believe how far you have come? If you have been here from day 1, you have met yourself beyond your thoughts, become the witness of your mind, discovered your energy and vibration, released heavy emotional baggage, learned to live in the present, found stillness in the noise, began hearing the whispers of your higher self, and shifted from fear into love. And today is where all of that inner work comes alive in the outer world. Because it's time to live as your true self, without masks, without pretense, without shrinking to fit in. And the many masks we wear are the polite mask, the I am fine mask, the I have it all together mask. Some of us even have a professional mask and a family mask, different versions of ourselves depending on where we are and who we are with. And I get it. These masks can feel like protection. They help us avoid judgment. They help us fit into spaces that weren't built for our wild, authentic selves. But over time, masks get heavy. They hide not just our flaws, but also our brilliance. And maybe, just maybe, you have worn them for so long, you have started to forget that what your real face looks like. And here is my story about the heavy mask. I remember a time I was in a group of people who all seemed so confident, so sure of themselves, and I wanted to belong, so I studied them. How they spoke, how they dressed, and how they laughed. And I started adjusting my words, my expressions, even my hobbies to match theirs. And on the surface, it worked. I was in. People liked me. But inside, I felt like a stranger in my own skin. One night I got home, looked in the mirror, and didn't recognize the person staring back at me. I had lost touch with the girl who used to laugh too loudly at her own jokes. The girl who loved sitting on the floor, barefoot with a paintbrush in her hand. And the girl who didn't care if she sounded too much when talking about her dreams. And that night, I cried. Not because anyone had rejected me, but because I had rejected myself. So, what is the cost of pretending? Living behind a mask may protect you from certain kinds of pain, but it also robs you of certain kinds of joy. When you hide your truth, you attract people who love the mask, not the real you. You stay in jobs, relationships, and environments that don't feed your soul. And you slowly dim your own light to keep others comfortable. And here is the thing. Keeping up the act takes energy. And energy that could be flowing into your passions, your creativity, and your joy. And what about the freedom of authenticity? The day you decide to live as your true self, something shifts. The first breath you take feels deeper. The first smile you give feels lighter. The first no you say feels powerful. And yes, some people may fall away, but the ones who remain, they are your people. They love your jokes, your depth, your laugh, and your silence. They feel safe to be real with you because you are real with them. So here are practical steps to living your truth. And let's make this real and doable. Number 1. Reconnect with the real you. Ask yourself, Who am I when nobody's watching? What makes you feel alive? What do you secretly love but don't share for fear of judgment? And write it down. No editing, no censoring. Just write it down as it is. And number 2, start small. You don't need to throw away every mask in one day. Begin with tiny acts of truth. Say what you actually think in a meeting. Wear the colors you love, even if they are not in style. And share your real opinion with a friend. Number 3, practice courage in conversations. The next time someone asks how you are, don't automatically say I am fine. Try telling the truth. I am feeling tired today, or I am excited about something new. And number 4, stop performing for approval. Before making a choice, pause and ask, am I doing this to feel true to myself or to gain someone's approval? And living authentically isn't just good for your soul, it changes your energy field. Pretending is heavy, truth is light. And when you drop the act, your vibration rises. You become magnetic to people, opportunities, and experiences that match your true frequency. And you stop chasing and start attracting. So here is your today's self-work. For today, your challenge is this. Find one moment to show your truth. It might feel scary. That's okay. Scary often means you are touching something real. And after you do it, notice how your body feels. Most people report a strange mix of nervousness and relief. And that's your soul saying, finally, thank you. And if you are ready to commit, type this in the comments. I choose to live my truth today. I choose to live my truth today. And if you have missed any of the earlier days, I have placed the full series link in the description and pinned comment, because every part of this journey builds on the last, and your experience will be so much deeper if you have walked the path from the beginning. And tomorrow we arrive at the final step of the series, day 10. That is about integration and expansion and living your awakening every day. And this is where we take all the wisdom, all the practices, and weave them into your daily life. So, this isn't just a series you watched, but a transformation you live. I'll see you tomorrow, my beautiful soul. Until then, take off the mask, even if just for today. And you might be surprised how much the world loves the real you. I send you love, healing, and peace. Namaste.